Everybody. Sorry that it has taken me a while to get back on and make a video. Not that you want to hear any excuses, but I've just been super busy. But with Christmas coming up very soon, I figured that I would start doing some maybe makeup tutorials for Christmas ideas and stuff. So I'm going to have a few different makeup ideas that you could wear on Christmas Eve or Christmas or just getting ready in the spirit for the holiday. And then I'm also going to probably do some hair ideas for that special day too. So today's look though, I decided I would start with some glitter because I don't know about you, but me personally, I love my glitter. So I'm gonna do kind of like a red matte look, and then I'm going to go in with some green glitter and then probably do some fun winged eyeliner and different things. But I hope you like my video, and I plan on from this point out being more consistent. And once again, I am sorry for slacking off lately. But okay, so pretty much right now what I have primed my eyes with is NARS. This is the smudge proof eyeshadow base. So I've got that over on my eyelid, and then I'll show you later on with the trick too with the glitter is to wet down your makeup brush and pat it onto your eyes so that it will stick really good. But for right now, I'm going to go in with this super cute eyeshadow brush that I just got from Sephora. Isn't that cute? It looks like a pencil, but it's nice and fluffy. And so this is the one I'm going to use to go in with my red. And I chose to do my hard candy palette because I love this thing. If you can't tell, I've used quite a bit of them. But I'm going in with this red color down here at the bottom, and I'm just going to smoke that out. I'm probably just going to go ahead and cover my eyelid with it. And with that eyeshadow primer, it works really good to help this to stick to it. Before I started using eyeshadow primers though, I was just using a concealer, and that works good too. I found though that for these brighter colors, to really make sure that they pop, it works really good for you to use like a primer, because if you're using a concealer and it's got that tannish color to it or that skin tone, it can make these not pop as much, just because it takes away from the brightness of it and kind of makes it look darker. That's just kind of what I found. They have white eyeshadow primers too that work excellent for bright colors. And I'm just going in and placing it kind of where I want it for right now. And then I'm going to go in and blend it right up here at the top. And with that, you just kind of do circular motions around the area of where you want it to not be so like blunt and bold, and more like smoked, I guess is what you would call it. And just circular motions around and around and around until you get it blended how you want it to be. One of the things you'll find in my videos with my eyeshadows and different things is that I'm going to tell you all about blend, blend, blend. Like, that's one of the most important things when it comes to eyeshadow. And that's why some people, I feel like, struggle when it comes to eyeshadows, and where they're like, well, I can't ever make it look like you do, and I don't know how to blend multiple colors and different things like that. And you can blend as many colors as you want in eyeshadow. You just gotta make sure that you're really blending it. Because if you just go in and you throw color on there and throw some more color on, throw some more color on, I mean, it's just not gonna look super great. And that's why these fluffy brushes are so perfect for this part, because they're fluffy, and it makes it easier for you to kind of get that really nice blend in there. Okay. I think that's going to be about how I want it. And then I am going to go in, because I kind of want it to have a nice cut crease. So I'm going to go in with my makeup wipe, and I'm just going to clean off a little bit from my lid. Just like that. And then go back in after that dries and reapply your eyeshadow primer base. And I just like to pat it on with my finger. You could use a brush for this part. You could use a blender sponge. I mean, it's really however you personally want to do it. Okay. And then I want that red to really pop. So I'm going to go in with my Sephora brush that's got just this really kind of fine, precise tip. And I'm going to take some more of that red. And I'm just going to really focus on my crease area and just keep patting it in there. This is really going to make that crease area pop, and then whenever I go in and I add the green, it's going to be really nice. It's going to look really nice. And if you guys have any other ideas for makeup, or if you like have seen a picture of something that is interesting to you as far as makeup that you've thought you wanted to do on Christmas Day, I'm open to any ideas. This is just, I brainstormed this. I figure Christmas makes me think green and red, so that's just kind of what I'm going with. And then I'm going to go with the fluffier side of the brush and just keep patting it until it is blended the way that I want it to be. So it's kind of nice because you see you've got this more defined red in here, and then it's more smoked out there. And I think that makes it blend better. Not such a harsh line that way. And glitter can get messy, so whenever I get to the glitter step, just know I'm normally covered in it. And a lot of people too, like I went ahead and did my face makeup before the glitter this time because I was just going to show you guys the glitter part of it all. But a lot of people will do their eyes first if they're using glitter because it may get down onto your face a little bit. And if you've already got your makeup on, then you have to take that off and redo it. But I'm kind of backwards today, so. Okay. Alright, I like that better. And then I'm going to go back in one more time with my makeup remover wipe and just clean off where I kind of got down on my eyelid a little more than I wanted to. Not that it's going to make a huge difference in all honesty because you're going to be covering that up with the green glitter anyway. This would also look really pretty with a gold or a silver glitter too, and just have the red, that would be really pretty. But okay, one more time with the primer, just where I took it off again. Okay, and then for the fun part, I'm going to go in with that same brush, but I'm going to use the fluffy side of it to cover, since it's a little bit wider of an area. I'm just going to wet my brush down and then just kind of like pat it to shake off any, you don't want it like sopping wet, but you do want it kind of damp. And then I'm using Sephora, this was the Pop Glitter collection, and it's this really nice green, sparkly color. It's gorgeous. And then I usually dump it into my lid. Okay. Wet brush, dip it into the glitter, pat off any excess, and then I'm just going to go in and pat it onto my eye. And then you kind of want to try to keep your eye closed until it feels like dry. And then I'm going to do that again because I like mine to have a lot of glitter on it. Well, and you don't want to like scrunch your eye really hard either because you want to make sure that when you open your eye, there's not going to be any creases that didn't get glitter in it because you were squeezing your eye too hard. Okay, nice and glittery. And then where your crease is, if you want to go back in with that smaller side of the brush, I need more glitter. You can never have too much glitter. Go in with that smaller side of the brush and focus it on your crease area. Just like that. Now I'm gonna go, I don't like how the inside, it looks like it has some clear areas, so I'm gonna go in one more time over there, but I mean, look how pretty that is. Glitter is an amazing thing. Okay, inside corner. And you really can build up as much glitter as you want to. Just make sure that between layers that you let it kind of dry first and then reapply or apply it again. All right. There's your glitter, and then I'm gonna go back in on the other end, do the exact same thing. All right, and then after this, I decided that I wanted to do like a wing with some black eyeliner. This would be fun too for you to try. Maybe like a red eyeliner would be really cool to do like a wing with too, to kind of bring it all together. I personally right now don't have one of those, or else I would probably do that. But it has made me realize that I want to get one. So with my winged eyeliner, I like to go in with my Stila eyeliner, and it's this nice pointy tip so that you can get really precise lines with it. It stays on all day, and it's waterproof, and this stuff is just amazing. Like, at the end of the day, whenever I use my makeup remover wipes to take it off, like, it doesn't want to budge, so you don't have to worry about this going anywhere throughout the day. Just shake it, and then you go in, kind of figure out where you want your point to start, and you're gonna drag that down, just like so. And then you're going to connect it on this outside corner. You're going to take from the bottom, kind of like where your crease is, and drag it up and connect it to that. Everyone does their winged eyeliner differently, so it's however you're comfortable, and you practice and get it however you like it. And the great thing is that there are a thing called makeup remover wipes, and you can correct this as much as you need to. I think some people are so intimidated by the winged eyeliner that they don't even want to try it. Just practice and practice, and it gets easier. And then I'm going to take it and connect it down as far, you can go as far into your eyelid as you want to. I don't always connect it to my inside corner. I kind of like stop it right about here, typically. But that's preference. However you want to do it. I'm going to go in and clean up some of that too. Like I said, the glitter can get kind of messy. Just like that. And you can make this wing as thick as you want. Like if you wanted to like really be dramatic with it, you could. If you don't want it as dramatic, I mean, you just play with it and see. And then I'm gonna go across to right here. And I'm going to go down. And then go to your corner again and connect it. And remember, you can always go in and clean it. It's not the end of the world if you don't get it perfect. Then start on the inside corner where you want it to be and drag it across to connect it. Oops. Don't put your finger in your wing. That doesn't work out so good for you. I'm making a mess of myself today. Good thing I got my makeup remover wipes. Speaking of which, my favorite makeup remover wipes are the Neutrogena. These things are amazing. I've got the off-brand. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but they still work. I felt like with the Neutrogena, the like on-brand, I guess is what you'd call it, it takes me one wipe to take off all my makeup, and mostly like this is a typical face makeup for me, and then my eyeshadow's a little less bold, but so whenever you're wearing glitter, you may have to use more than one just because glitter kind of is harder to get off. But okay, so there are my wings, and I'm gonna go through and just touch up a little more of it, make it more like I nitpick. So I'm gonna go through and at this point and just kind of make it more straight where I want it to be. All right, now one of my absolute favorite parts, and that is eyelashes. I love eyelashes. You can be as bold with eyelashes as you want to be. You can be more natural if you like. The ones that I have found for me personally that I seem to like are somewhere. I thought I had them set out. Okay, I like the Ardell Wispies, personally. I think that they look really pretty. They're not too much, because sometimes with eyelashes, I found for me personally, if I go in with like a really thick, heavy eyelash, because I'm like, ooh, I want my eyelashes to be super bold and thick, they end up looking really, really fake. And to me, I personally don't like that. I want mine to look more natural. So, but that's your preference. If you want to be thick and bold and have these big luscious eyelashes, girl, you go for it. I'm not gonna hold you back. But these are the ones I'm gonna use today. And I go in with my Duo Blue, the white clear. And a trick I found is I put it on my table, just like a little drop of it on my table and then I take the tip of my tube and I dip it into that, and then I kind of, I'll show you, I spread it onto the eyelash strip. So you take the eyelash strip off, dab it onto the tip just like that, and then I'm going to spread it across just like that. And you don't want this to be super thick, because then it takes forever to dry and then you end up with a mess. And so I like to just do kind of a moderate amount, I guess you would say, across the strip. And then the trick with eyelash glue is to not go in right away and just be like, bam. You need to let it dry a little bit. On the tube, I think it says let it dry for 30 seconds. I have found that that's not enough time, so I like blow on it. Or if you're in a real hurry and you have your blow dryer handy, pop your blow dryer on it. It will be dry in like 5 seconds. But you don't want to let it dry too much, because if you let it dry too much, then it obviously is going to be dry and it's not going to stick. So you want it to be just kind of like that wet, but not like dripping, kind of, if that makes sense. Okay. Then you're going to go in with your eyelash, and it's the shorter side, which it'll tell you left and right on the package. But the side that has the shorter eyelashes is going to be your inside corner, in case if you get them mixed up. And you just go in and make sure your eyelashes are pushed down, because if they're up a little ways, then it doesn't like to stick very good. And try to get it as close to your lash line as possible. I stick it to the center first normally, and then I go in and I attach the inside corner, and then I attach the outside corner. I normally use the black eyelash glue if I have a plan of using the black eyeliner on the top, because it blends better than this. But this isn't a deal breaker for me, because I can like clean some of that off first off, and then whenever it dries, if it still looks like I can see it, I'll just take my eyeliner and kind of touch it over top of it. But for someone who wears like black eyeliner on the top all the time, it'd probably be a good idea for you to get the dark tone, which is going to look just like this, but it's going to be pink instead of blue, and it's going to say, I think it says black, but I know for sure it says dark tone. And you won't even be able to see that with this. It blends really well. They were out of it at the store the last time I went, so I just decided to try the white, and it's worked fine for me. It doesn't cause me no trouble. And then I'm just going to take and dab some of that excess off, and then use my makeup wipe and clean it up. Okay, and then the other eye. Same thing. You're just going to take the little dot you have on the table, put it on the tip, and then just spread it. Voila. And then dry time. Your eyelashes are down, and stick it just like that. And then inside corner, stick it as close to the lash line as you can, and then follow around to your corner. Okay, and I normally do my eyeshadow first, or my eye makeup first. That way, at this point right here, instead of making you sit here and stare at me while my glue dries before I can fill it in with the black eyeliner to make all that completely go away, I would normally be doing my face makeup, and so by the time I'm done with that, normally this is dry, and then I just go in with my eyeliner and kind of fill in the white. But instead of that today, instead of making you guys sit through that, I'm going to go ahead and put on my lipstick, just because I thought that it's nice and pretty red, and so that'll go with the Christmas theme. And the only thing I'm going to do after I'm done with this video today is go in and touch up where the white is with the eyeliner so that it goes away, and I will go through with my mascara and put that on my eyelashes and on the bottom a little bit too. So. Okay, so there's my lipstick. It's really bright. I like it though. It's pretty. This was the Sephora, or not Sephora, sorry. This is Sorme. The color is Kiss, and I think it's gorgeous. This is my first time wearing it. I don't always do the bright red just because I feel like it's bam. But whenever it's like perfect for Christmas and different things like that, or like if you do feel like being extra bold, it's always exciting to kind of throw on a red lipstick too. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys tuning in every week. Once again, I apologize for being so far behind. I will be back on schedule next week and post another one. So if you have any questions or if you would like to see anything specific, make sure you drop your comment below and I will do my best to do those. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.